Just waiting for my YouTube to load up on my other phone. There we go, so I can see comments. All right. Looks like we're live. Yay. All right, so I just need William to come on board and give me a and bring himself here so that we can get going on the projects that we have lined up. Hang out. It's been a long day of headaches and technology issues. So hopefully the music is a good volume for everybody. And we're gonna mix up some paint and get him going on this painting while I try to finish that up. So here's your mic.
Thank you.
You might want your, I don't know, do you want your apron on?
Yes.
He's never ready, but that's okay. I'm not very good at being ready either. So anyways, he needs to color. He needs to paint in this darker area. I need to make an even darker blue. So.
Oh, we're doing that?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes, I might actually even borrow. No, see, now we're out of devices. So this is the problem with us having one less device that I need, because I could actually record the overhead of mixing up the paint if I had one more device.
Are you using your phone, or is that out of commission?
Well, it's set up for time lapse basically at the moment, so there's not much I can really do about that. So yeah, if I'm gonna mix up the paint on the live stream, then unfortunately, I don't have a device, and I don't know if your phone would record, your old phone would record well enough for that. So I don't know. Yeah, it's hard because I don't have an overhead recording device for what you're doing.
We could record with this, and I could log on with
your old phone.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I guess we could try that.
Yeah, let's try that. It just needs to be plugged in, so I just need a cord to plug it in.
I have all kinds of cords hanging out.
All right, perfect. We'll go grab it.
Yeah, I've got both kinds of cords.
All right.
So you go grab that while I just work a little bit on these mini abstracts waiting for you. I just have a little bit of layers to put on. So yeah, we'll just wait for you. Like this one here. So I guess what I'm gonna have to do so I don't make a big old mess is move these back here. So when I go to splatter, then paint is going everywhere. And in some cases that doesn't matter, in other cases it does. So let's just move them out of the way. He's full of good ideas tonight. I've had all kinds of horrible technology issues today, to the point where it's given me like a blistering headache. And fortunately, he has come in and helped to save the day. So I'm grateful for that. I'm gonna just slap up the last bit of this palette right here of paint. Where's my brush at? Really? This is the only thing I don't like about live streaming is when I lose something, which happens constantly, then I have no idea where I can find it. Oh, you know what? I think I dumped this paintbrush over in this yellow bucket of water. I did, of course. I was gonna go rinse all that down the drain and clean it out, and then my phone started acting really weird, and I forgot all about it. So whatever. It's time to fling some paint. That's what I need to do when I'm stressed out and technology isn't cooperating with me. Then it's like time to go get like some anger out. All right, there we go. Already I feel better. Already. This right here is like therapeutic in and of itself. So my husband was telling me this nice story of he ran into somebody today while he was at work. He fixes elevators, and he ran into somebody who's been like an old family friend for years and years that I haven't seen in a while. And he said, you would be surprised, you know, who is paying attention to your social media and the art that you're doing. Because he's like, Bob asked about it, and he's like, I just thought that was really cool. I'm like, I think that's really cool too. Yeah, that is really cool. Kind of neat. Sometimes I feel like I'm creating art in a vacuum, especially being home by myself a lot for like 50 hours a week, probably on average. So it's nice to hear that other people are like noticing and tuning in. My friend from church, his name is Rob, who I play the keys while he plays the guitar regularly, was like telling me how much he really enjoyed my live streams and stuff. So I'm like, oh wow, all right. I sort of just expect like only strangers to be tuning in for some reason, I guess. But that's not necessarily the case. So did a couple tape pulls today, and I don't know how I feel about them. It was a new technique I had been trying on a couple different canvases. I didn't do too many like that. I had a feeling it might not work, but I don't know. We'll see if I ever do that style again, and what I'm going to do with the ones I have, because they definitely need some kind of effort in order for them to work. They're not complete. Some tape pulls, I pull the tape and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I love it. It's perfect. Ship it, as I like to say. But not so much with the ones that I pulled today. I was like, oh no, that is not what I was looking for. Not even a little bit. So that's always like disappointing. I need to change this paper. It's gotten wet and it's very noisy now. It creates a lot of wrinkly sounds when I'm working.
Sorry for the delay.
Sure. What so are you going to log off here and log in there? And what kind of cord does that take?
Takes a lightning cord.
Okay, lightning cords I have a whole bunch of. So let me grab you one. And is that going to be your comment phone? I'm just going to put it over here then.
Yes, it'll be the comment phone.
So we'll have to wait for it to boot up, basically.
Yeah, it'll need a boot.
All right. Give it a couple minutes, and then we'll hook you up. So until then, what I'm doing is I have a bunch of these abstract minis that I have lined up that I want to just get some paint on. So like, I don't know how they're going to look once I pull the tape. Like this could be just as like messy as the other one where it didn't work out really well. I have no idea. I'm just playing around with it. And I have a couple like this going. So the other ones that I pulled the tape today, or that we pulled the tape, I don't like them, but it doesn't mean that they're lost. It could just mean that I use Sharpie on the boundary, on the areas, and they work fine. Or maybe it means that I do more drawing in the spaces, or maybe it means, like you said, it's just a background for the next one. So
yeah, so just because it's not like fully realized or actual, like whatever you want to call it, like
fully actualized.
Yeah, doesn't mean it's not a thing.
Yeah, and sometimes it's best to like walk away from them for a little bit so that you don't like force something that maybe doesn't need to be forced.
Yeah, that makes sense.
This one, if I can get enough yellow off of here to add a layer of yellow to this one, that would be kind of cool. This one is supposed to be like this round sort of shape. Maybe I can get some on here and get a few of these
cool
circles made. Just a little light touch of color.
Hey,
Hey.
Mary just checked in. She said, "Hey, girly pop. Hey, William."
Hey, Mary. Yay,
Hey,
yay.
Mary.
I meant to be on earlier today. I had the worst migraine all day. And then my phone was not working. And my iPad and my phone are like hooked up to the same iCloud. And it wasn't letting me record anything.
Oh, I was being a jerk.
So I was like going through and deleting stuff and deleting apps and deleting content and all this. And eventually I just had to upgrade to the bigger storage plan. I have a new phone waiting in the wings, and the goal is to get me online this weekend. I've had like email password issues, which is why I haven't done it yet, but we're way past due. I've had the new phone for months and months, honestly. I don't even want to say, probably it's embarrassing. So we're down a device and we're trying to charge up his old, what is this, a 12?
Oh, that's an XR.
Just so he can like watch the comments. And then we can try to record on his 16 that he has. So my phone is a 14. And I know the 17s are out, but the 16's waiting in the box for me. So anyways, it has twice the amount of storage. And I lost several hours today trying to deal with that. So William is going to be working with me in the studio this evening. And I have a few of these mini abstracts that I wanted to make sure I added some layers to. This one in particular is one because I signed it and then the signature is like a little more poppin' than I want. And I want to just like get it to kind of blend in a little bit better. So I'm doing very gentle little applications of color. But not trying to go crazy because I do feel like it's a good application of paint. I don't know that it needs a ton more. Maybe a little bit of darker colors. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know what you're looking for with this one. I
don't know what I'm looking for either. So that's not helpful if you don't know what I'm looking for.
I do very much like the whole series these that you have going. It's like an infinite flame or something.
Right. So, and I like how there's like the white of the canvas coming through still. I think that's kind of cool. Yeah. So anyways, I just wanted to clean this plate off. That was the whole goal of doing like this part. I don't know. That could be too much right there. It's hard to know because like sometimes it looks really good when you add a little bit of layer onto and like that right there. I know that will look good, but that might be heavy-handed. So it's hard. Oh, your phone is online.
Oh, all right.
Online. Sometimes it works to add a little bit of water to that as well. So.
And then you smear more, or you just add water in?
Sometimes it just depends. For this one, I might just grab a little bit of that out of there. I don't know. We'll see. Not sure that is what I'm looking for. That little spot in the middle is like bothering me. I almost feel like it will need a little bit more magenta just right there.
All right.
Just in that one little spot. I don't know. I don't want it to get like too fuzzy, you know? I have one more.
Mary likes it. She says it's very hourglass.
Yes, it is very hourglass. You're not wrong. I have a whole bunch of these. Like this one here. You can't see the whole thing, but like I need more consistency. It's got like a lot of orange on this side and it's got a lot of white on this side. So this was the other one I was eyeballing for a little bit of something. Just to clean the paint off the palette. It's kind of all I'm doing. And I always try to like put it on both sides a little bit so that it like is, it repeats basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Consistent color throughout. So, all right.
It makes me wonder, like, how many artists are as efficient with you with the use of
paint? You're saying efficient. I'm not sure this is efficient. I would say it's frugal.
Okay.
I'm not sure I'm being efficient. I think that's a stretch.
All right. Well, like frugal then? I don't know. Like you're like
maybe
you're maximizing.
I do try to do that. because I hate to be wasteful, but also like you don't want all this paint going down into your septic, you know? So that's why I tend to use it all up and then I scrape this up.
But
and
then you end up with stuff with different effects, like, you know, because you're like, now you're down to just a wash, basically.
Right. I don't know where my little scraper is. The one thing I didn't do is make sure I knew where my scrapey tool was. And the thing about starting the live stream is once you start it, you're in it to win it. Oh, here it is. I like using glass palettes. I do wish this was flat though. That'd be cool. I like beveled glass palettes, or not beveled, tempered. The edge, you know, what is it called when it's like the other one? What is the edge called when it's not going to slice your fingers up?
Oh yeah, that's tempered. It's
tempered,
like
right?
It's got like a bull nose on it.
Yeah, exactly. Do you have your microphone on?
I have my microphone on. Yeah.
All right.
Mary says I really like the color combination, and it is absolutely efficient.
Oh yeah. I like to try to utilize everything I can. Like art supplies are so freaking expensive. And I save even my paper towels and reuse and reuse and reuse, and then sometimes I flatten them out and I have like different
yeah, then now your paper towels are gonna be art.
My paper towels are art. Yep, I have a stack of like artsy paper towels. Okay, so I'll let you finish like trying to use the water and get the paint off. And maybe switch yourself into this YouTube.
All right.
All right. So you can get the rest of that off. And I'm going to be mixing up this purple. So switch out so that I can use your phone. Okay.
All right. Let me get into the YouTubes.
Oh, okay. I just need to get into my comments here. There we go. Oh, yes. The nifty 50.
Right.
You're not wrong. And I'm telling you, I needed to celebrate being 50. So I figured why not have 50 different paintings going, right? So he's going to try to log in on YouTube on this phone. And then I'll have the other phone to like record what I'm doing. I'm going to be applying some colors. Oh, to this one. I put paintings behind me and then I forget what I'm doing. See, I've got the stack here. Okay, those can hang out there for a minute. This one I want to put some colors onto directly.
All right, we're in.
We're in?
We're in, yeah.
All right. Is it annoying to have the cord there? Maybe.
I can deal with it.
I can just like pass your phone to you underneath the table. How about
All
that?
Right, that'll work.
Yeah. So I'm going to come around this way and then I'll hand you, we have cords everywhere. There's so much electricity going through this studio.
we're wired.
Oh, we are wired for sound. General Electric loves us every day. All right. National Grid, I mean.
National Greed.
Sorry. Yeah.
All right. So I'm in and up.
Which means so we want to shut this down.
Yeah. So, and we're duped here. We're duplicate. So.
Okay. So shut that down for me.
All right.
And now we're going to boot up your camera for me.
Okay.
And we're going to record doing some overhead work.
Just clean the lens off.
Yeah, you got to have like a whole bunch of devices in order to do this. We got to have the iPad, and we got to have the one for the time lapse. Then we got to have logged in. We're logged in 2 different phones and the video.
Yeah,
see?
Video.
That's why you need like 23 different devices to do this.
And I'm not set up. It's just on video. I didn't select time lapse or anything yet. Or
I wasn't necessarily going to do time lapse. I was just
whatever you're gonna do with it.
All right.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been on this phone.
Yeah, it feels weird, right?
It's tiny.
It's tiny.
It's not as small as yours, but it's tiny.
All right.
Yeah, I think you're gonna like the bigger phone.
All right, so we'll just try to. You're gonna clean this up for me with the water and the paper towel. And
okay.
I have a scraper here if you absolutely need it.
All right.
And I'm going to be mixing up a blue for you for the for this painting.
Fantastic.
All right.
So we are going definitely. Yeah, I see the value in because the two blues are not like they're a lot closer than the orange and the yellow are there.
For sure. So
I see what you're saying with that.
And I'm going to do it right directly on the tray so that you can just use it as soon as I'm done.
All right.
Can you, excuse me, can you hand me those palette knives over there? And my wine keeps getting watered down, so I should probably...
Well, you should wind it up then.
Where's your bevy?
I put the glass in the freezer. The whiskey that I had, I drank it up.
Oh.
I mean, it was only just
all the whiskey? Because you have like bottles in there.
It was just one small glass. There's other stuff in there, and there's rum in there that I might want to try. And
oh, okay. He's got a whole selection.
My Christmas
rum.
My Christmas rum.
Christmas rum. It sounds very British or something, even though rum wouldn't be British, right?
I should have asked for whiskey, but I got a lot of interesting stuff. I got a lot of tequila and
you got a bunch of stuff you would never even drink normally.
Right.
But you like margaritas.
I love margaritas.
So what do you need to make a margarita if you have the tequila? Because I don't know.
The limeade.
Oh. So you can make your own limeade though, don't you know?
Really?
Well, yes, we have crystallized lime.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, it's not hard to do.
All right.
Use a full packet of that, probably for like 16 ounces of water.
Okay.
And then sweeten it up with something. Honey, maple syrup, sugar, whatever.
All right.
And then add your tequila.
I like the cut of your jib.
Yeah. We're not promoting drinking, but it is Friday night, and we have
Friday.
and we have like a little Friday.
Yeah, we're snowed in. We're not really snowed in. I'll drive in.
William has a favorite phrase that he says on Fridays that I don't know if it's really, family appropriate, but it's basically that it's Friday stitches.
Yeah.
I get that text. I've been getting that text every Friday for like the last 9 years now. So
I think the rest of this I could put in the sink and hit with the Scotch-Brite and get the last little bits of paint off
if you really want to, and while you're in there, I suppose you could get a refill.
All right, I could do that. All right, I'll be back with some wind up water instead of some watered down wine.
No. This is okay right now. Remember, I have a headache.
All right.
The watered down wine is okay. I've got a headache.
All right, so then you're just saying I need something.
Mm-hmm.
Since you're saying I need something, then I need something.
Exactly.
I could do that.
There's repeating. You're not wrong. All right, so I'm making a slightly darker blue for this because, as we've all decided collectively, it's not quite the right color. Unfortunately, I don't really have enough of the darker blues that I have from the painting. So I think what I'm going to do is just add some blue to it because I have tubes of blue paint. So why not, Let's see. We've got cobalt, cyan primary. Ooh, I like that. Cyan primary. Let's go with it. It's pretty rich. Sorry, it's not more close up. It's hard to get us both in there. And as soon as I get him ready to go on this painting, I'm headed back to work on Mary the Mallard behind me. So I just want to get him kind of set up and apply maybe a few coats of paint to these real quick so that they can just dry. This is a lovely color though, William. I think you might approve. It's pretty. It's very jewel-like for a blue. It's like what you'd want the ocean to look like, but it would be artificial if it did look like that. Like remember the golf course blue? The very blue. That's like toilet bowl blue, right?
The golf course does look like tidy bowl.
This has a little bit of a tidy bowl look, I guess, but I feel like it will work. I feel bad saying that about a cross painting, but what are you gonna do? If it works, it works. All right. And it doesn't take much paint, I noticed, for you to get the coats on here. So this will probably be enough. So I'm going to test a spot for you, okay?
Awesome. Thank you. All right, this palette's pretty clean.
Yeah, that's great. And this might be too dark. I don't know. We're gonna see together.
How's that look?
That looks great. What do you think about that?
Ooh, yeah.
All right, we're gonna let Mary tell us though, because she was also really adamant about the blue needed to be darker, so that there was
good. All right,
more.
we have concurrence here.
We have confirmation. I'm all for confirmation. All right, let's bring it in for. Let's zoom it in. I'm coming around the table so that you can take a peek and give me. It's still pretty dark in the camera's still pretty dark. Sorry, where I've got it is right here. But I think that will give us enough contrast. Sorry, I don't have enough light here. I'd have to like hold this here and that definitely is a pop. All right, I'm gonna go with it. Sorry for the light being in your face. I think that's perfect. I think that's what we want to go with. So let's what I call ship it.
Ship it.
Yes, I worked for this bicycle factory for 2 years, and I did like all the accounts payables, receivables, all the payroll, benefits administration, all that stuff. But the other thing I was responsible for was to ship the bikes out every day. They were custom bikes, and we might ship out 1 or 2 or maybe as many as 10 or 12 on a really busy day, but they were not like hundreds or thousands. So my job was to ship the bikes. So then the phrase ship it became sort of a part of my vernacular in life. That was a while ago. That was actually a long while ago at this point. Sometimes it feels like yesterday, and sometimes it feels like a different lifetime. My Serrata job. I did like that job. If it wasn't for a particular significant other at the time, not this lovely person here, it was a different crazy person.
Different from this crazy person?
Yeah, the one that kept having lots of children with random people.
Oh, that crazy person.
Yes, you didn't do that. You don't have any children. So,
no.
Outside of you're borrowing Naomi from me, which is, I don't mind sharing. I don't mind sharing. Whoops. So what do you think about that?
I love it.
All right.
Yeah, that's...
You might even need, if you were able to get the paint as thick as I've got it there, you might only need one coat.
All right, I love it.
But do you see how I get the paint to sort of stand up a little bit?
Yeah.
And it's got a little bit of thickness to it. Whoa!
Mary likes it too.
Yay! All right.
And that's not even dried down.
Right. So, and it dries darker. I mean, we could give it a quick little spritz with the dryer if you wanted, but let's grab you a piece of plastic.
All right.
Oh.
Is it in here or in the kitchen?
It's in the new thing.
Oh, okay.
It's in the new thing. So would you be able to get
Speaking
me like
a new thing, this is the first time I'm ever going to drink rum just on the rocks. That's that fancy schmancy stuff that my boss got me.
What kind of rum is it?
El Dorado, 21-year-old.
Who would drink that straight up? Oh. No.
Are you sure it's in the...
Mm-mm. Nope, I'm not. Don't ever quote me on anything. No, it's in here.
All right, yeah, because in here we have...
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. My bad. Don't ever quote me on anything. Oh, a bourbon chick. He loves his whiskeys and his bourbons, right?
Yes.
Yes. So at his job, Christmas time is, we call it Christmas Eve at his job. We call cookies and booze day.
Yes.
Because he goes to work and we make people homemade moonshine. It's not really real moonshine. I use Everclear and then like juices. And this year we did apple pie and last year we did peach cobbler. So he gives out the big mason jars of our homemade moonshine concoction. But everybody gets plates and plates of cookies from the wives and bottles of booze kind of from the guys. And so he comes home the day before Christmas with like
a box,
a truckload of cookies and booze. That's all they give. There's nothing else. It's cookies and booze. I mean, the mini cheesecakes I sort of count as the cookies. Too,
yeah, I
you
would
know?
count that as
Cookies and booze.
Oh, see, I like red wine too, Mary.
Oh, dude. See, I don't.
And mojitos. I like mojitos as well.
Oh, yeah. See, I'm a baby with alcohol. I'll drink the Moscato on ice, and that's really it. I did have a
pina colada.
I had a nice fat tall frozen pina colada for my 50th birthday. We went to Mexican. I really like Mexican. All right, I'm gonna let you work on this for a few minutes.
All right.
While I work on the duck, or not the duck yet. Sorry, I'm not. While I work on these.
Now, question for you.
Yeah.
Since we're already going with another darker color here. Do we have any of this color? Because I had these reversed by accident.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, color number 7 is right here.
All right. Well, then, with that being the case, I might consider reversing them back since we're already this deep.
We've come this far.
We've come this far.
Yes, that's not a big deal.
All right, here we go.
All right, let's try it because I tasted it and they saw me. They saw my face.
Yeah. Okay.
They saw my face. I'm going to drink my watered down, grown up 7-Up is what I think of this as.
It's
Even your face.
It's not bourbon.
Can you mix it with something so it won't taste as sturdy? Like what? What would go with it? Root beer?
Cola? Cola goes good with...
we don't have cola.
No, I don't know how root beer would be with that.
It would be better than plain.
It's
I've never seen his face do that way.
I can see how this will be an acquired taste, just like...
I don't have time to acquire taste. I want the taste to be good right out of the starting gate. I don't have time to acquire taste for things. I'm busy. I'm a busy chick, and that's his effort I don't have time for. Okay.
Fortune favors the brave. Yes, it does.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to do a few of these spaces, and that's it. I'm not going to mess with these right now. I want to work on that stupid duck. So that's what I'm going to be working on. It's what I'll do so that we're not...
I am going to reverse these because I'm triggered by it. So
now you know how I feel, though. When I tell you I'm triggered by something, you're like, oh, it's not a big deal.
No,
it is a big deal. It is totally a big deal. Okay, the 2 that I want to do. I've got this one here. I ended up putting, Mary, I put another layer of tape on it. I was thinking about doing a tape reveal. And I'm glad I didn't because you know what would have happened? The other 2 tape reveals that I did earlier today, this wasn't one of them. My phone crapped out and didn't record any of it. So I'm actually super grateful that I added another whole layer of tape to this one.
My phone died, by the way.
Idiotic. This is just really...
This is not the day for technology.
Up at this point. I completely give up.
Technology is being the jerk today.
Yeah, so no, nothing. So let me just check and make sure that it's plugged in. I can't even with today.
It says it's plugged in. It needs to be probably on a super cube or something.
You know, it can, I want to say it can go suck a bag of Richards at this point because I am over this day right now. Here, put this over there. I'm just getting annoyed. If Apple can figure out a way to make things cost more, be more expensive, charge you more money for it, it will absolutely do it. Oh, now the cube isn't enough. You need a super cube. Oh, the storage isn't enough. You need a super storage. I mean, come on. It's so stupid. It's stupid. And they know it. I deleted a ton of stuff off my phone. And it absolutely knows that I deleted a ton of stuff off my phone. And it's like, well, actually, now you're using more storage than you were using before. Whatever. I can't even. So what I'm trying to say, is it going to charge up now? Is I'm going to add another layer. I can't even. Oh, come on. It's plugged into a super cube. It has literally electrical tape holding this phone together. So I don't know. Honestly, I can't even. Yeah, it's so true, Mary. It's obnoxious. I feel like they're There's the
It's a
Antichrist.
conspiracy.
It is. It's one of those conspiracy theories. Well, if your phone won't charge up, what we'll do
It
is
will. Just give it a little.
we can. Okay.
Give it a little time.
Okay. Fine. Oh.
Yeah, I know.
I don't have time for this. I'm a highly impatient person.
You're just motivated to get stuff done, and you don't need.
I had to
to be
deal
hindered.
with another night of insomnia and then a morning of headache and then the phone messing me up. Do you see the duck done? No. That's what today was supposed to be, a finished duck. No, it's not.
All right, the Super Cube's working.
All right, I'm trying to be calm here. If he didn't keep me calm, I wouldn't be calm because I'm not calm. I'm not a calm person. I'm not. He doesn't deny that. Listen, if I would, he says if I was any like bigger sized, it would be too much for the world. That's why
It would be too. That's why you're 5 foot. Otherwise, you would destroy the world.
Oh man!
If you were 5'2", the world would be in trouble.
That is. I don't know how I feel about that. This brush is one of the old ones, and the bristles won't even form a point anymore.
Oh, babe,
it's grumpy.
Why don't you just use a new brush?
Because this is
just like so the hardcore. You're like, all right, we got new brushes, and they were actually pretty reasonably priced. So I'm just gonna throw that away when you're not looking.
It's like a pair of underwear you don't want to let go of.
It's like those Birkenstocks where the heel is worn through the cork and through the leather and into your bone, and you're like, no, well, we're just gonna keep those too. We got new ones to replace them, but we're gonna keep them.
You never know, they might come in handy.
Yeah. Like I cringe to see you walk in them because your ankles are rolled sideways.
It's always really funny to hear your impressions of me. It's not what I expect. I'll tell you that. It's never really what I expect. All right. Now that you have me laughing.
Good.
I was dismayed before. It was because of this lovely human being that I am not dismayed anymore. When he got home from work, I was crying about my phone. I was crying about a headache. I was crying about just me in general not being good enough. And fortunately, are you logged on yet?
All right, we log back on.
What if Mary is talking to us and I'm not running back?
Well, she probably is. She probably said about 20 things, and we don't even know what she said because my phone's.
See, get some bourbon.
The
lives are fun because we're very
All right,
authentic.
let's get our watch time back up here.
Yes, we're going for watch time, Mary.
All right.
So
Lock 5 Studio is live. Yes, we're live.
I don't want to go work at Stewart's if I can help it. If I can somehow figure out how to teach my artwork from my house, then I'm going to do it. So that's why I'm working so hard at this. I'm trying to get my watch time up. And I'm trying to create like a bunch of consistent content. This is also new to me. I was not actually creating YouTube type content until 2 months ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was treating YouTube very much like an Instagram account, basically. And I don't know what made me think of it in a different light. I don't really know. But I did. And so now that's where my focus is. And I can't even be bothered to post on TikTok anymore. That app sucks so bad. Oh, man. I can't believe I was wasting my time on it. I can't tell if I actually hit every spot with the yellow paint. And now I'm like looking at it thinking, I don't know that I did. I may just have to be doing touch-ups after this, I guess.
Maybe.
So I wish that FrogTape was black. Because of it being blue, I can't really always tell where it is because I'm painting with blue. So it's confusing. Does that make sense? But if FrogTape was black, I would rarely use it. So I could either go over the areas that I put the tape down with a Sharpie.
Yeah.
Every time, which would be annoying. Or I could just get black tape. But I've noticed after today, FrogTape is really the only thing that pulls off the canvas well.
Yeah.
I tried this other tape that was supposedly a painter's tape, and I just soak my canvas in water to get the tape to come
Oh,
up.
jeez.
You know, it's plastic, so it will do that, but I don't want to have to do that. It made a weird texture on the surface of the paint. So be sure to be moderating my comments for me because I'm not watching.
What was the last one you saw?
She told me to drink some bourbon and settle down.
Oh, okay. No, she actually said something else after that. She said she likes our lives. She enjoys our lives.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. They're uncut, sort of.
Yes.
They're raw and uncut.
Yeah, we're uncut.
Yeah. I always tell people, like, hang out with us at your own risk. And I mean that. I mean, we may be a little bit more well-behaved than we were back in the day, the beginning of the decade together.
Slightly, but.
Slightly. Slightly. I think it would be really fun if we did go on a road trip. Though I'm really fine with waiting on that and saving money, but I think it'd be fun if we did a bunch of live streaming during a road trip, because I feel like our road trips are like such a ridiculous fun blast. We have like such a good time together, and I think it would be really fun to do. I have no idea where there's tape. I have no idea where there's canvas. I'm just
like I as far as the road trips, I think it would be interesting because like I see lots of videos like on YouTube of people stopping at like all these
like the gas stations and stuff, and
gas stations and like the food places that we like stopping at. So like
right,
like people do food tours like of like the burger guy there. He's just like, oh, we're in New Haven, Connecticut. We're at the oldest burger joint in the United States, and they it's a bar, and they cook the hamburgers in this like vertical broiler, so it's almost like a
that's bizarre.
Yeah, it's almost like a toaster on its side, and then the burgers like go in the front, but on end.
Okay.
And they put like a big piece of onion on there too, and the onion gets torched.
So they had you at onion, torched onion. So this is really just a place you want to go to. It's not.
I would go there.
See, he's just trying to get it. He's just trying to get me to be curious. So that I'll say like, hey, where is this at? When can we go?
And they
if I covered this whole entire canvas with paint, it would probably work better. But I'm like so frugal with the paint that I don't want to cover the whole canvas, and then I end up not knowing where paint is.
Okay, Mary's got a question.
What's the question? What do we got?
Now here's the problem too. I have all right. Does repeat viewing a video count as more than one view? I don't know.
So it does
by the same account.
So it does to a degree. If you decided to like create a watch list of all my content and go through and just watch them every little bit, it would. But if it does recognize IP addresses, and it doesn't mean you can't like watch the content repeatedly. But like if he just has all of my content going 24/7 on his phone, they will probably assume that is a bot. So he will play through all my content, all like when he's at work and stuff, but he won't just have it on auto repeat all the time. He makes sure to watch all my videos, and then he will create a playlist sometimes at night, for example, and go through all of my lives or go through all of my Just Jenny Lee's and just have them on play so that we can get my watch time up. You do have to have the 4,000 watch hours in order to even apply for monetization, and that's for one full year. So I've got to have 1,000 subscribers, and I need to have 4,000 watch hours, which I've grown significantly since I started legitimately posting. And let's see, it's not huge growth, but I'm probably gaining on average about 3 subscribers a day.
I think that's awesome. Right? That's really good, like sustainable, like organic growth.
Well, right. I would say it's probably better growth than if I was like going viral on one video and got a bunch of followers, but then like that didn't equate to them actually wanting to come to my lives or interact or whatever. So,
and I will say, like on the
I
other
need more
platform,
Marys.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, you can't be replaced, Mary.
No.
I just need, more like you that are also interested in my content. But we'll get there. We'll get there. But you're going to be the OG. You are the OG subscriber. So I would say you're the first subscriber that has repeatedly shown up, interacted, become a part of our story. And we can't even tell you how much that means to us.
It's so cool.
It's very fun. It's very cool. And we are really grateful to have you as a part of our journey in the studio. And I'm still feeling like I didn't quite hit all the spots I need to hit. Man, it's really hard to tell. I think that's tape. I don't know. I'm just going to paint it. Probably, I don't know. The next time I do this, I should probably just paint the whole freaking thing. Like end to end, instead of trying to just paint the edge of the tape, you know? But like right here, you can see how there's like such a wide swatch of tape. There's really no point in putting the paint on there because I'm just literally painting over tape, which is going to get peeled off anyways. But once I get so much paint on here, the canvas becomes obscured. And this hopefully won't be too bad for the other coat. I had to put like 3 or 4 coats because covering purple with the yellow was really challenging. But I'm covering now yellow with orange, so that shouldn't be too bad. And I just want to...
All right, so question for you.
Yeah.
Is this lame that like, so Bob has his like informal men's breakfast tomorrow, but it's like in a men's breakfast.
Okay.
But like, I want to bring you. So.
Oh, yeah. Well, the thing of it is that's because I'm more cool than those guys, and
well,
no offense to them.
True that.
You know, I don't blame you for wanting to bring the cool person to the breakfast. The problem is I probably wouldn't want to hang out with them, you know? Like, ugh.
You'd probably want to hang out with everybody, but maybe.
I don't know. Maybe. I was kind of excited when PG was like, we're going to do a music night.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's cool that you want to. He's like, you'd be invited. I'm like, great. You're going to invite me to something that I don't understand, though, because I am very, very like low pop culture knowledge, you know?
Just play all your face drugs hits. That's all.
Oh, I don't know. Listen, I just got to listen to them. I didn't know who sang what. I have no idea if this is good or not. I feel like I'm still missing spots. I feel like you would do better at this. Then again, your eyes aren't that great close up either, so.
No, I need readers.
Do you?
Probably.
Is it time for readers?
In certain situations, yeah, I think it is. I'm not like...
Jacob was like, when we went out to lunch or dinner with Jake, he was like using his phone.
I have to do that sometimes for really small stuff when we're working. Dave's funny. He has readers, and they're definitely like, they're women's readers.
Dave?
Yeah.
Mr. Race Car Driver?
Mr. Race Car Driver has readers, and they're straight up like...
They're like Debbie's readers, basically.
They're straight up old lady women's readers.
I can't picture it.
And he has no F's to give. I appreciate that, actually.
I like that about you, Dave. I love that about you, Dave. You just don't care. That's awesome. He's funny. He's a funny guy.
He was telling yesterday afternoon. He was telling stories about him going through his divorce with his ex-wife Joanne, and how messy that was, and how,
oh really?
Like,
aren't they like? I forget. Aren't they so like technically? Isn't Debbie related to Joanne or something?
So Debbie was originally married to one of Dave's, maybe like not his brother, but like his cousin or something. So she was married to a Zelker.
Okay.
So she was married to somebody related to Dave. Then they both got divorced and got married. So she went from Debbie Zelker to Debbie Zelker.
Oh, so her name was Zelker, and then she stayed a Zelker, basically?
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, so like I was saying, Mary, I don't know if that answered your question. As far as the viewing is concerned, I think as long as it's not just on like auto repeat all the time. Though I don't know, like I listen to these Bossa Nova stations on auto repeat, and I wonder to myself, like, well, are you counting that like as if it's a bot? Because I'm definitely watching them or listening to them. So I hope that those channels get credit for my for me watching them, because I definitely have them going like all the time, basically. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly. I did some research on that because William was like, hey, can I just watch your stuff on my account? And it's a little like, it's a little open to interpretation, I guess. I can't say that I know for sure. Let me know if you get hungry. I wasn't that
I'm always
headache.
trying to like cheat the system.
I know. I would I want to cheat the system too, which is so the live streams are highly, highly effective for watch time. And I definitely, if you feel like helping out with watch time, you're more than welcome to rewatch the live streams. I know that it will let you do that. But just having the live streams going and having people sit and hang out during them. I talked to my chat GPT a little bit just to get help on some of these things. And I was talking about how my average watch time for my live streams is often at least an hour or more. And the thing responded to me like that would make most content creators pass out to have that kind of like ability to get people to stay present during a live stream. Is just very hard to do, I guess. But then I'm watching like people on live streams on YouTube, and there's this one content creator, and I don't want to like get them mad at me because they have a lot of following and they like to get mad at people who pick on them. I'm not trying to pick on her, but she basically like just sits. She's not doing anything, and she's just like not even really talking about anything, like at all. And I don't know how she has so many followers, and I like she gets paid to like sit there and just nothing. It's just nothing. So I don't know.
It's not the one lady I said had the personality of a wet paper bag.
No. I'm talking about the body positivity one that right. Causes all kinds of drama on YouTube, and
the one that's got actually lots of content creators that just
make content based on her content.
Right? Yeah, all right. I know who we're talking about. We don't need to name this person, but yes.
Right. So it's just funny to me because I'm like, how, like, she literally, her account got not banned, but like demonetized recently over the fall. And she refused to make any content at all because she's like, I'm not doing it if I don't get paid. And she's like, so on the live stream that I happened to just catch, she was like, so do you guys want vlogs or do you want live streams? And people wanted vlogs because it's, like if I post a vlog, you're seeing what I'm doing as opposed to what I'm doing just right this minute.
Yeah.
And she was like, vlogs are work. Like, I don't want to do work. I just want to sit here and people are like, oh, your hair is slay and your nails look great. And she's like, thank you. Like, that's the live stream basically.
What?
Yeah, I'm not even kidding.
Come on, where's the added value?
I don't know, but like YouTube will, pay somebody for that, which I think is hysterical. That opened up my eyes though. Listen, watching her channel opened up my eyes and helped me to not, excuse me, my throat is like not good. Help me to not be so critical of what I'm putting on live streams, because if people are good with that, then people are good with anything. So
I don't know. Like, I don't want to go on live unless
you're doing something worth doing, like, right? You're not going to just sit there and...
I'm surprised people even want to watch this or whatever.
Well, that's what I think is funny too. It's not like we have thousands of people chiming in, which is fine.
But like, if we're not entertaining each other, then like I'm thinking like, how is anyone else going to be entertained?
Yeah, I know, right? Like, it better be fun, at least for me to be here, right?
Well, yeah, and that's right, and that's how I feel about it too. Like, if I'm like, I need to be having fun with you, and then maybe
yeah, then maybe it'll be fun for other people too, right? That's kind of where I'm at with it. No, I don't know about this. I'm honestly sick and tired. When I get this many layers of tape on it, I'm sick and tired of it.
That's a lot of tape.
I'm sick and tired of it.
I'll tell you from pulling the one off the other piece that we couldn't record because the phone kept dying and running out of storage, but that's a lot of tape to peel.
It is. It really is. I'm gonna set this on the vent and let it dry up a little bit for me. And I'm gonna do this one here a little bit. It's hard to think about the duck when my head hurts so much. It's not the worst headache I've ever had, but it's not a pleasant one. Whoops. I mean, you've seen me with the worst headaches I've ever had, and those are awful, but this is also not pleasant. Okay, so I've already taped off sections and sealed the tape. So now I can go in with...
Mary just commented.
Oh, all right. I'm sorry. My comment device is over there. That's why you're moderating comments for me.
Okay. Well, she just chimed in. She said, I like to watch artists practice their trade.
Oh, Okay.
Your banter is a bonus.
Oh, well, I love that. Thank you. Nowadays I still do live streams without William, but when I do one, I feel kind of weird. Like whoops, I'm just checking the camera here. I feel weird as if I'm like talking, to an empty room or whatever. All right. I want to get some
like
orange
I
on
often
here.
wonder, like, I'm impressed when I log on and there was like nobody else on there, or it's just you and me, and you're talking like there's like you're teaching to a class of 20 people.
Well, first of all, I've taught for years, and second of all, here's my thoughts. All right, you can tell me what you think, but my thoughts are, if people are going to rewatch the live stream, it's not going to be interesting unless I'm acting as if I'm talking to a group of people.
Right.
And it doesn't, if you've ever been around me when I'm teaching, it doesn't matter if I'm only teaching Pat Traver, right? Or if I'm teaching a class of 20, I'm kind of like the same.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it's just kind of like my approach, I guess. All right. I forgot what I had been doing with this piece when I picked it up, but now I see where I'm going with it. So that's kind of cool. I was a little bit lost at first. I'm like, what was I doing? But now I actually see what I was doing, and it's making more sense.
Well, when Mary's talking about banter, I appreciate her banter, even if it's just
oh my gosh, yes,
comments there. It's very makes it fun for me.
Yeah, exactly. He gets so thrilled when people show up or comment. I don't really pay a ton of attention to it because I'm just like, well, I have a job to do while I'm sitting here, But you get all excited. I get excited too. I'm just saying it's like, it seems to be like more rewarding for you.
I should have just pulled hot dogs and frostings. I want some this weekend.
You just want hot dogs this weekend? We
At
have no
some
hot dog
point.
buns or anything. You know that, right?
We have potato bread.
We have like 3 pieces and 2 of them are heels. So I don't know about that
Oh, I
either.
didn't know we're down to that.
I kept mentioning how I ate sandwiches this week.
That doesn't give me an idea though of like how much bread we have in stock.
Not much. Not much.
Got it.
So you might have to wait on that.
Okay.
Until we get some more bread or buns or whatever, however you'd want to eat it. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do. Again, I guess with like this one, I'm going to just try to cover as much of the surface as I can with the tape. And then when I've run out of tape, then I will call it quits, I guess. Not run out of tape. I meant run out of canvas surface. When I've run out of room for the tape. That's what I meant to say.
Speaking of tape, next time Sherwin has one of their super sales, let's stock up on some of that super duper frog tape.
Yeah. I could use probably just a replenish of frog tape in general. Now that you're not doing the refinishing as much, I don't have, we don't have it as much as we used to. I'm kind of using like a dwindling supply at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be able to just run out in the garage and grab some because we had like tons of it.
There's still some floating around too. Like we have rolls of it out there, I believe.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure. I am sure. maybe up here. I've got like a bunch of this orange. So that makes me feel confident that I can kind of be liberal with where I put it on the canvas. I definitely should have put, like, wrapped the edge though. Excuse me, I don't mean to keep coughing.
I didn't even notice that you coughed.
Well, whatever. Clearing my throat.
Do they have a tub of water I can use?
Yes, we do. Right here. It's got a little bit of yellow in it, but it should be all right.
Oh, that'll be fine.
Should be all right.
No, it's green.
No, it's green. Blue and yellow. Make green. I think this will work. Then this will dry up. I'll add another coat to it.
How long did the Lake George Winter Carnival go on for? Is that on this weekend?
It's just a weekend, I think. I don't know.
Right.
I think they do things like every weekend though. For like a lot, not every weekend. I think they do things regularly on the during the weekends in the winter. Wow. All right, that got kind of dry on the edge. I think that's like common. They have different types of winter things. They want to pretend that the winter is fun. It's really all it is. They're just pretending that the winter is fun. It's not. I want to check my camera.
Like you were asking about ice fishing. The big thing about ice fishing is you set up your little tip ups, which are like these. So it's like you don't sit there with a fishing pole over a hole, but you could if you wanted to, I guess. You have these things called tip ups, and they're just like these little wooden triangle like teepee things, and it has a like a fishing line or whatever. And then when a fish actually gets it, it trips the thing, and then like a little flag goes up, so it tells you when you got a fish, and you drill like. At least this is the way my dad did it with his buddy, and I think a lot of people do this. So, you try to drill like 20 or 30 holes in the ice, or like just a bunch of them in a perimeter around your little shanty. You set up your little tip ups with your bait or whatever, and then you just go in the little shack there and drink beer, and wait for the flag to go up.
Sounds like really hard work.
The setup is work,
kidding.
And then once you get it set up, then you just kind of hang out.
Speaking of work, how was work today?
Work was
it interesting?
It was
driving in the snow was interesting.
Driving in the snow, that's what it was. It was driving in the snow.
Right. I was coming down kind of heavy all day, and you were like out in it all day. I was like, oh my, it's kind of snowy out there.
Luckily, I only had to go between Brent Hills to Saratoga.
Yeah.
That's the spa.
Yeah. Still, it was a little concerning. They were out plowing though.
So says you.
Oh, you didn't see anybody plowing?
I think they plowed crap out there today.
Okay. All right, maybe they weren't plowing. Sorry, my bad.
It was literally by the time I was like more into the afternoon, they were finally hitting Route 50. They were finally hitting like. I was not impressed with how. Well,
then our theory stands. Okay.
Oh, our theory does stand.
Our theory is they do all the plowing. They literally scrape the asphalt in November and into December. Though we did have snow into December, but they're literally scraping the asphalt. And come mid-January or even sooner, they just stop plowing for the most part. I did see them go by our area here, so that's why I said maybe they were still plowing.
Mary, where are you, by the way? Where it was 68 yesterday, because I want to be there.
Wait a minute. You were somewhere where it was 68 yesterday?
It sounds like Florida to me.
Yeah, sounds kind of Florida, where we want to be and where we keep talking about going to, but haven't relocated yet. We talk about it.
Because let me tell you, it's been February here since November.
Yes, it has been February since November. It's been a long February.
Kentucky.
Oh, wow. All right. Well,
Well, that
You
explains.
probably get some of the bad weather on occasion, but not nearly as much as we do, I'm sure. That's what we live at. That's what we live on is bad weather.
I have a coworker that visits Kentucky often. I think he has family down there, and he always comes back with bourbon.
Oh, well, that's why she's a That's why she's a bourbon girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Buffalo Trace is his favorite.
Buffalo Trace.
Yes,
Is that a Kentucky bourbon
I
specifically?
believe it is. Yeah.
Okay. Any interesting elevators today or people? Besides the snow, obviously, was, a big part of your day.
No, nothing terribly interesting other than the. I used a microwave that wasn't at Stewart's. It was at some a place that.
I thought you were going to say it was at somebody's house.
Yeah, I just went to someone's house and asked to use their microwave.
I wouldn't be surprised. These elevator guys can get in anywhere to do anything, and nobody says a word. Everyone's totally fine with it.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
Like, seriously, he could get away with all
I don't
kinds
know. I
of-
don't know if we brought this up on a live stream or not, but so I was working with my one coworker. We're down in downtown Albany, and we needed to get into an apartment building. And
Like, breaking and entering is a part of his job.
Well, that.
Don't let that get out to the other 2 people that are watching our live stream.
Yes.
Shh. Big secret.
Yeah. So yeah, we didn't have the key and the code or whatever. It didn't work, and we had to get in the building to service the elevator. So I know you've heard this story. This is just for the benefit of whoever else is on here.
You can tell it as many times as you like.
So
it's a funny story.
So said coworker just hits literally every button for every apartment.
Just goes and smashes.
Just boom, 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 boom. Hits every single one till someone answers, and then doesn't say like, "Oh, hey, this is such and such from Simmons Elevator. Can we get in to do the elevator?" It's just elevator guy, like really gruff, and then also like, and we hear the buzzer for the door, and then we can get in. So that's all you got to do. If you need to get into any secure place,
just say elevator guy.
Just in a real gruff voice, just hit every button and just say elevator guy, and then someone will let you in. You
know how he doesn't get ticketed? Like where he's working, he puts a handwritten note in his dash with he has crappy handwriting and he uses this thick red Sharpie, and it's like elevator guy, basically.
It's on an official Simmons maintenance slip though.
So that makes all the difference.
Yeah. Oh, it does.
They don't have name tags. They don't have any proof. It's just elevator guy.
Yeah.
Let me into your building. It's the elevator guy.
No one ever questions it. It's a perfect crime.
It seems like the perfect cover for a crime. Now, YouTube's gonna get mad at us for talking about that sort of thing. They're gonna ban this video because you're discussing criminal behavior. Don't get my live banned. Don't do it, man. Don't do it.
Semi-legal. Oh, Mary, it's full. It's legit.
It is legit, he says.
And we're a small company. We're not like Otis Elevator or something. We are Simmons Elevator, independently owned. Established in business since 1969.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, we are legit, but.
So you say. I see the paychecks hit the bank account, but the Simmons could just be like a cover.
What's a cover for?
I don't know. Money laundering?
Maybe.
You guys are like the Three Stooges. Everything's disorganized. It's crazy. So I don't know. I'm just saying. Sometimes it seems a little fake to me. Also your vehicles, compared to the other elevator guys' vehicles, right? You know, this beat up old mom van.
Well, like the white van is actually like an actual cargo van. It could be like a postal vehicle or whatever. But like when I show up in the handy van,
The handy van.
it's still nobody questions it
It looks like it came off the junkyard lot.
because it did.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
That's why we got it for free.
Yes. So
And I feel blessed.
we drive a free car around. I drive a little BMW that wasn't free, but it was not expensive. So I feel blessed for that. All right. I want to set that aside. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to have it in me to get into the duck tonight. My head has just been pounding all freaking day. Pissing me off.
Cover for booze cookie parties. You know it.
Yes. Yes. Cookies and booze. It always makes our Christmas a very happy one. Although I do think next year you need to put in some of your requests. Because
I'm going to put in specific requests.
Because I've never seen you make a face when you try to drink before. And you made a face. You made a face. How's that coming along? See, that blue looks good.
Yeah, it does. It's still going to need 2
It's
coats, though.
Luminous.
Yeah, it's
luminous.
popping. It's popping.
Popping fresh blue.
It is popping, but it's going to be another coat.
For sure. And I don't blame you for wanting another coat on it. So you're going to do the snow removal in the morning, you said?
Yeah, as it said, Weatherman G said it's not pushing out till like 10 o'clock.
Okay. This headache's making
And
me
that's
kind of
late to be firing up the snow shooter for
oh, yeah. We don't want to do that to the neighbors.
For the neighbors. Which the rest of the world calls snowblower, but we saw a funny little YouTube short where there's a lady that had not been up anywhere in the Northeast or snow country and didn't know what a snowblower was actually called. She said, it looks like what was it, a shooter she called it or something?
Yeah.
So it looks like it's shooting snow, which it does. It sends it, like especially
Right.
ours. It's real ballsy. It's got a lot of power. So I mean, I think it'll launch it. It launches at like 50 feet.
Right. So it is a shoot. It is a snow shooter. You're not wrong. It's not really blowing the snow. It's like a snow blower, like.
Yeah.
Now this thing is like catapult.
Yeah, it sends it.
Trebuchet style.
The snow almost. Trebuchet.
It is. It kind of is. The good news about this one is it will be ready for a reveal tomorrow, and it won't be as challenging as the other one because it doesn't have the paint like going underneath the edges. I have to sneeze. I'm sorry. I have to sneeze. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Sorry about that. I'm done with the snow though. And it's only mid-February, which means that we still will probably get more.
Probably we get our big dumps in March.
Right. We get the big dumps in March. We've already had so many big dumps. Those first few that you and I had to shovel before you got the snow shooter fixed. Oh man.
Listen, I'm sorry about that. I gotta apologize again, just officially on the record. I apologize for not having that ready to go.
Instead of just ordering new tires for this thing because they were all rotted, he was like, oh, maybe we can just get the tubes or whatever. So 2 bad snowstorms happened early December, which is unusual for us. 2 of them a foot at least each. And our driveway is ridiculously long. It can comfortably park probably 10 cars at least. You could probably fit a good 6 just up in the front. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right now, right? And then you could go down the length of it with another 6 probably. At least 10. It's a big driveway. And so we had to shovel twice by hand, literally 2 weeks in a row. We got dumped a foot and that stupid thing. And I was like, so why isn't it? I don't understand. He's like, well, I was trying to save money. I'm like, well, how much are the tires? He's like, I don't know. We could probably get them for like, what did you say, $60 or $80? And I'm like,
it was $84
for 2 of them. Why am I out here shoveling the? The one storm took us so many hours, and it was so brutally cold out. We were up most of the night just trying to shovel out our driveway. It was like 16 inches of snow. And it was brutally cold. And I'm like, if I am ever doing this again, we're through. I'm just saying. I did not sign up for 16 inches of shoveling for like an acre lot of pavement. No, I did not sign up for this. Yeah, that was stressful.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's all right. Words were had that night. I remember though.
Oh, there were a few words. There was some colorful language. Maybe I might have got some snow thrown at me.
You might have been whacked with a shovel once or twice, even.
I might have got hit with a shovel. I know I deserved it. So I'm not gonna.
It was all in playful fun, sort of.
I want to call that in hindsight.
Listen, I have panic attacks, and I shouldn't be out shoveling a driveway at 3 o'clock in the morning in 16 inches of snow.
You're very gracious to be that pissed off at me and still out there doing it with me. Very gracious. If I ever said you weren't, I lied.
Oh, all right. Well, I don't remember you ever really saying it wasn't gracious. You said I was losing I was losing it. I'll say politely.
It was justified.
I was losing my it.
It was justified.
Yeah, I started to get deranged.
Were the roles reversed and I was the little wife and you were me? I would
hit me with a shovel too.
I don't know if I'd be alive right now. So like, you'd be doing a solo live stream.
Yes.
As a widower.
Oh gosh. All right, I'm gonna go with this, and then we'll pull it tomorrow. And whatever doesn't look right, I will just use touch-up paint on. That's gonna be the game plan for this one. And there's a big chunk of paint on here, and I want to say it doesn't matter because it's tape. So, yeah, this one has enough layers to do the trick. So it's going on the vent.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna grab this.
Yeah, I like that a lot better.
I love it. It looks fantastic.
I like it a lot better. I'm looking forward to the next layer of it.
I am not going to be able to kill this stupid headache.
What is even going on with that?
I took Excedrin and I took some other stuff.
Do you need to eat?
I wish I feel so nauseous. My whole goal is to be like doing a long live stream with you. But my head hurts so much right now. It's making me crazy. No, I don't feel like I could eat. No. I just want to go I just honestly want to lay down with an ice pack. It's about where I'm at right now. You know, when I start craving the ice on my head, then I'm kind of... And we were going to maybe watch the game. We got a movie loaned to us called For the Love of the Game. And I don't know if I've ever seen it, or if I have seen it. It was like when I was 16. So I was hoping we could do like a movie thing tonight, but I don't think I'm going to make it. Because I know one thing that doesn't help me with a headache is watching TV.
Just got a request to take care of yourself, and I agree with that too. So like, we don't need to push this. Like, whenever you're ready.
All right.
I'm enjoying this, but like whenever you're ready,
I know.
We're gonna get you laying down. So whenever you're willing to, I know you're not. It's hard to stop you from doing stuff.
I know. I could have like such a raging migraine that I'll like take a break to go throw open the bathroom and then come back and do what I was doing. Naomi does the same thing.
You're like, no, I'm good. I only have a little case of the shakes now. Like,
right. I'm good though. One time, Rob and I went to take Naomi to get a Christmas tree. Okay. Probably when she was like maybe 14 or so. And she gets really bad migraines, as you know, like I do. But for all of you who don't know, all you 2 other people that are watching, my daughter also gets bad migraines. So anyways, my ex-husband and I, who wasn't her dad, just a guy who really doted on her a lot. Which he doted on both of us. He was just a weird man. So, anyways, we took her out to get the Christmas tree, right? And so we're out. We were like cutting down the tree ourselves. We're like hiking through the fields and the snow, and we like chopped down the tree. And you know, she's doing all the things. She's petting the animals and saying hi to Santa and drinking the hot chocolate. So we leave, and she's like, "Mom, can we stop? We have Stewart's here. So if you're not from around here, then you wouldn't be familiar with our famous gas station is Stewart's." And she's like, "Can we stop at Stewart's so I can go to the bathroom?" And I'm like, "Sure, no problem." So we stop. And then she tells me after the fact that I needed to throw up. I have a really bad headache. And I'm like, wait, we didn't have to do this. Why are we here? What are we doing? Why didn't you just tell me? She's like, "Oh, I didn't want to mess up the day. And I still really wanted to get the Christmas tree." And I'm like, "But your head hurts so bad that you're throwing up?" This is why I will go down in my mind as the worst mother in history forever and ever, is all those types of moments where my child didn't share with me what her needs were, and she just continued to troop along in spite of the fact that she was like dying inside. But you can see where she gets it from, right?
Yep.
Right. So it's my fault. The thing I don't like about it is not just that she does it, but it's my fault because I modeled that, you know? That fear of missing out, where you don't want to let the headache like determine what you're doing for your day, you know? I feel so bad that she grew up like that. But she's a trooper though. Like, she'll work through migraines and stuff too. She'll work right up till she throws up, and then she's like, "Hey, I'm throwing up now." Sometimes it makes you feel better, and then you're all right. But I do hate that we get that sick. I feel so bad that that got passed on to her. I remember when she grew up watching me have horrific migraines her entire life. And so then I remember like how she started getting them when she was little, and she grew up and she was like, "I hate that I have these. I hate that I got that from you." And I was like, "I am so sorry. I hate it too." And I do. I feel so bad. I don't know what I could have done differently, honestly. Like, I nursed her and everything, but
Don't blame me for raising a strong kid.
yeah, she is a tough girl. We are so fortunate. We are getting her home on Tuesday.
Yeah.
For a week. She wants to learn how to do some sewing. She had bought a sewing machine, and it's not something I do constantly, but I know how to do reasonably well, I guess. I'm not really a seamstress, but I can. I've been hired to make people clothes before, so I'm decent enough at that. But it's not something I would do full time for sure. But I do like to sew. We got me some fabric. In fact, I don't know, a couple months ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a dress for the summer. Okay, 2 coats on all the orange. I think that probably will be good. I don't know. This purple is really hard to get coverage on. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get to the duck tonight. I'm so sorry.
No, we're not gonna get to the duck.
I don't think I can. I think it will like cause my head to hurt more than necessary.
I don't want that.
So that's why I'm just doing the fun paintings, because I don't think I have it in me to do the duck today. And there's always tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow is another day.
It's another day, and if we can... Well, we're thinking of doing a live stream for the yarn room, which if you watched... I don't know which vlog it was recently. And sometimes the vlogs don't get put into videos because videos have to be over 3 minutes. And sometimes I just don't record enough content to make like a more than 3 minute long vlog. So sometimes the vlogs end up being in my shorts. But I gave a little tour the other day of my yarn room, and it is it has tables and sewing machines and yarn and all this really cool stuff, fabric, but you can't really move in there right now.
Looks like Joanne's Fabrics exploded.
Yes, it does look like Joanne's Fabrics exploded.
Well, they're out of business now, so they technically...
We could just open up shop probably upstairs,
Yeah, we could just hang a little shingle outside that says
Jenny's Fabrics.
Joanne's 2 or whatever,
Right.
And like,
yeah, exactly. Joanne 2.0. It's funny how really hard that hit the crafting community. People are still crying about it. It's been like a year, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's been a year. It was about this time last year
that everybody shut down.
I just remembered what a serendipitous thing it was that we go to the Joanne's and they're moving stuff in and out from store to store, like clearance items.
Crazy.
I found this kick-ass pair of fabric shears.
Yes.
These Fiskars, like they're top line fabric shears. Like
this legit happened on our last trip, right? Our very last trip there.
Yeah, surgical sharp.
Okay.
And so I'm like kind of she's looking for you're looking for, I don't know, yarn, fabric, whatever you're looking for. And I'm looking at I'm a hardware guy, so I'm looking at all the scissors and shears and stuff, and I'm like, oh, and I'm like, wow, it's.
Because he knew that I needed some decent scissors, actually.
Right. We have a lot of pairs, but not all of them are sharp and everything.
Not all of them are fabric scissors, and there's a difference. If you sew, you know. If you sew, you know.
If you sew, you know. So yeah, there was this, see this rando pair all by themselves.
They were lying on the bottom.
They were just kind of lying there.
There's a bunch of crap, rando pegs empty, scissors on some pegs. A bunch of crap on the
and I think did it have a regular original price on it or something?
Yeah, it was
like $50 or $60. They were not cheap.
Ridiculously expensive.
Very expensive for, at least in my opinion, for a pair of shears. And but they had a deep discount, everything 60-70% off, and I'm like, oh, this will be worth it to get these.
Yeah, they may be they may be
so they would have
$20.
They're still been $20-$30 or whatever. So we bring them up, and the guy there, he's now at this point, 3/4 of the store is wiped out.
There are entire aisles that have nothing in them, basically.
Yeah, and the employees there, they're just
they gave up on the bathroom. It was out of order forever.
Yeah, the employees that are working there at this point, they're just running on apathy and despair. And so I bring these things up, and a guy goes to punch it in, and he's like, "There's no SKU number on this." And
he's like, "It's not scanning.
It's not scanning. There's no SKU number. It's it's not coming up." And we're like, "All right, well."
I'm like, okay, well, there's other scissors over here, so I don't know.
And
can we find another pair?
Just throws in. He's just here, they're yours. It's I can't find them anywhere. I can't just punch in whatever. I need a SKU number or something to scan it with, so you can just have them.
And we're like, wait, what? I'm like, you can charge me something. He's like, I don't care.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't care.
Right.
Seriously? He's like, Merry Christmas.
Yeah. So that was really awesome, considering they had nothing left in the store anyway, and we got one of the best items they had in there, in my opinion.
We did buy a sewing machine there too. I finally got. Remember, was it a serger?
Serger. Yes. We have finally a serger that we serger. Didn't even.
We haven't even broken into it. We bought that at the very tail end of this whole thing too. I don't think it was the same day, but
no,
it was the previous trip.
It was at the beginning of their clearance.
Right. So we found this serger that was really, really reduced, and I'd always wanted one, and I didn't want to splurge on one. And so we got this amazing serger. And then, as I didn't go back for a while, because again, I didn't really use them a ton for stuff. I liked getting beads there though. So that's what I was going for, I think, was one last run at the beads.
Oh, they were wiped out on beads.
Right.
Nothing.
Right. And so you're like, what about these scissors? And I was like,
millions of beads normally
know.
In stock. They had 3 left.
Right. He's like, oh, these scissors would be a good deal. I'm like, I don't know. He's like, let's just take them up and see what they say. They said free. That's what they said. And we tried to pay. I was like, put in something. He's like, I don't care.
Yeah. They wouldn't let us pay.
Now, when I worked at Faye's Drugstore, there was you could punch in just an amount, $20, and then you could put like merchandise or whatever, and it would just like inventory it into the, at least it would log it in. But apparently, like the computer systems now are so high tech that if you can't scan something, then it can't even be like manually entered in, which is so funny to me. It didn't. It wasn't like it didn't have the barcode on the back. It had it. It was just not registering it.
Mary says free is her favorite price. It's our favorite price too.
Listen, my whole house, Mary, is full of free. I had my friend over yesterday, and she was like, "Oh, your house is really neat." And I'm like, "And 90% of the crap in here that you see is free." We've kind of like two kind of like collector type people ended up hooking up, and our whole entire life is like a big collection, basically, right?
So in the fall around here, they have like a townwide garage
First
sale.
week in September.
First week in September.
Or first weekend in September, maybe.
Yeah.
First, second weekend in September. So it's, the weather's perfect. Perfect.
So they have, yeah, like a townwide garage sale.
Mm-hmm.
And we definitely check it out, and we bought some. We actually did pay for some stuff.
Very little. Very little.
But the best time to go out is literally on the end of the day on Sunday.
Well, even Saturday we went out.
Oh, that's right.
We were going out Saturday at like 2:00. We were going around to all the yard sales, and people are just like, take it. Just take whatever you want. Take it. And
yeah, we don't want to bring it back in the house.
Major score day. We came home with several van
loads of stuff.
Van loads.
Stuff that we turned down that people were like, oh, like, I don't want to pay $5 for this coffee, this insulated like coffee
this
pot
carafe.
thing.
Because I always have people over and I make a lot of coffee and tea, and somebody had like a bunch of these carafes for sale, like Cuisinart ones. And they were like $5 a piece. I was like,
no,
it's all good. Drive by the next day,
free.
All of them by the side of the road. I'm like, thank you. Like, okay, throw your stuff away, whatever. I'll pick it up. I will gladly help you with that. Okay, so I feel like other than maybe getting one more coat on the yellow here, I might be kind of running out of much to do over here.
All right.
So what I'm going to have you do, you can just listen. How am I feeling? I don't know. Okay. What time is it?
No idea.
It's 9:15.
It's 7:45.
7:45.
If this is correct, it's 7:44.
Yes. Okay. Well, that's not that late. I guess I could work on the duck a little bit. Maybe I feel a little better.
Don't push it.
You're painting. I want to paint.
Okay, I'm painting, but like.
Now, look on here. You can see on here, first of all, forgive me for the lumpiness of this paint. This painting was started, want to guess?
1998.
Yes.
Really?
Well done.
Wow.
Yes, this painting was started in the 90s, late 90s. So I'm saying yes to 1998. One way that you know that the canvas is old, do you see those staples on the end? That's like, they stopped doing that with canvases. All canvases now are stapled on the back, but that's how you know this is an old one, that it's stapled on the side. Yeah, sometime in the 90s, late 90s probably. So you're about right. We're just going to give you that. And I noticed when you were talking about wanting to like practice the Sharpie.
Yes.
And I noticed that there's a few spots on here.
Yeah, I noticed in the bullseye
where there's not a Sharpie, and you could probably do a little bit of that. And then the other thing that you could do is you could use some of the leftover paints to paint in some of these areas, and then work on that. You know.
Cool.
So this could become a big, huge practice piece.
All right.
So that's what I was kind of thinking. And like, interestingly, I wrote over the surface of the paint with the Sharpie. So maybe that would stay, or maybe it would change. I don't know. I was doing some, you notice now when I paint, I tend to make the space kind of all the same. Whereas in this, I did like some shading or some different, do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you could do that too if you wanted. You don't have to. See how this shifts from this color to that one?
Oh, look at
Normally we
that.
do
Look
it
at
like
the fade
all
on
one
that.
solid. There's like a fade on this. There's like a little bit on that.
Is
So
that
like,
acrylic?
yep.
How do you do an acrylic fade?
Carefully. You get like two colors going at the same time, basically.
Really?
And you keep a wet edge, and then you. So this one is a big practice painting, basically. It'd be cool to finish it at some point. It doesn't all have to be filled in, but it could be, and it could be a fun piece to do. So I would probably go. I can see that I did not erase the pencil lines on there very good though. Let's see. Let me grab a eraser. Yeah, I think the big problem with this particular headache is that I'm feeling nauseous while I'm having it, and that's what's making it challenging. Yeah, I didn't erase much of the pencil lines, so I would probably want to do that before I had you adding any more paint. Clearly, that didn't matter to me when I was adding paint to it back in the day. It is funny to think that this thing is possibly 96 to 26 would make it, what, 30 years?
Yeah.
So this painting is somewhere nearly 30 years old, if not 30 years old. Somewhere in there. Like, so when I say my paintings take me a while to finish, I'm not kidding. So when I feel frustrated about the duck, we should just remember
that you didn't start it 30 years ago.
30 years ago. Right. Yeah, exactly. At least I did not start it 30 years ago.
So there's that.
Right. So in reality, I should feel very accomplished. Yeah, this one could just be like a whatever you decide type of thing. It was just like random doodles that I was doing. And it's funny because I didn't do any more like this. This was the only one like this that I did, and then I never finished it. And it's just been hanging up since we got here on that spot on the wall. And I was like, he really wants more practice. So why not this one? There we go. You never know. At some point, you could be doing the live streams without me. If I'm not feeling good, you could just carry on.
Really?
Yeah?
That seems weird.
Why? Because you don't talk as prolifically as I do?
No.
That's not why it seems weird?
Well, that's one of the reasons why.
Okay. Yeah, some of these.
Oh, yeah, the blue is popping.
Yeah, that is great. I love that. I'm trying to wonder, like, how
this does need another coat. You can see through pretty much all of it, but so the second coat, it'll really be opaque and looking the way we want it to, and then line work.
Right. Exactly. Line work. So once you maybe do some of this and like practice that, then you'll feel better. It's not, there's no, like some of this I was going over after with the marker, obviously. But we'll just let you work on it and see what you think about it. Okay?
All right, last little space.
Oh, is that the last space for the first coat? Except for this one, you have like the wrong glue in there?
That's got to be the number 7.
Right, okay. That makes sense.
Because I had that reverse by accident.
Oh, okay. There is a spot on here that I see as an accident. So I just want to fix it. And I had this marker the wrong way, so now all the ink is at the other side. I did order some more gold paint pens because mine dried up. I only had one, I guess, and it dried up, so.
You only have one gold paint pen?
That's the only one I could find. That is the only one I could find.
Oh, you had some gold Sharpies too, but I don't know if
I
it's the same
don't
thing.
know if they do the same thing on the canvas, though.
All right.
All right.
Got one coat of the.
Wow.
One coat of the blue on everything.
Awesome. I like that. It's definitely much more obvious. You can see the blue much more clearly, a little bit more distinct. It's very
it plays
distinct.
off the orange nice.
Yeah.
So now I'm really looking forward to like making it opaque.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
we have a bulb out already.
What?
Over there in the corner.
We have a lot of twinkle lights hanging up above our head. And the bulbs go out constantly. I wish they were LED ones. Because
well, we could replace them with LED as they burn out. We just keep buying incandescent.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Probably take up less electricity.
A lot less electricity. These are 5 watts a piece.
It wouldn't warm up the room anymore, but
no.
If you got warm white, I don't like see those over there. Those are so ugly.
Yeah.
Those white, like bluish colored lights.
Yeah, those are like 5,000 K, I think.
I don't like that color. That's why the other two are like sitting around, because that's hideous. I need warm white light. The headaches, they're very triggered by like the blue light.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, there's a few spots that I just want to hide, because when you go to paint on this, you'll be confused. But this is probably it would be good to go for whatever you wanted to do with it. You could have some autonomy with this, you know, because it's so old and it doesn't really mean anything to me. I think I was thinking like, you know, like Pink Floyd album cover, maybe.
Yeah.
Something like that.
It's trippy.
Right.
We'll bust some shrooms out and.
Was that really ever your drug of choice?
No.
All right.
No, weed was. I
right.
Smoked a lot of pot in my day.
Not the other stuff though. It's probably good. I don't know if you're supposed to have a lot of that other stuff.
I'm sure that the people that know me from back in the day figure probably opened a dispensary by now, or at least work at one.
Right. They would imagine that's what your life would be, I'm sure. They're like, what do you mean you fix elevators? That's so weird.
By the way, I saw I was on Facebook, and there was had a friend suggestion, and the guy's like, you know, sometimes people tell you what their career is or whatever, and he sees a product tester at a dispensary, and I'm like, how do you get that job?
Right. How do
Literally,
you
just get paid to smoke weed all day. I'm like, wow, this gives me a little heady buzz, and
a nice little calm after flavor or whatever. Remember from the Christmas story, I was talking about the soap.
Yeah. Piquant with a
little subtle smoothness at the end.
Yeah.
I think this would probably be pretty good for you just to dig into whenever you felt ready.
All right.
I think I got rid of any very obvious boo-boos. Yeah, so this could.
But it's like funny. Like I'm now like one of them guys who are like, yeah, back in the day, like you know, you had a guy, and you know, you're lucky if he even showed up, and you know, whatever he had, and we were thankful. Like we walked uphill in the snow both ways, 5 miles to get it barefoot. Like,
oh dear, it's hard to get old, huh?
yeah. And then it became legal in New York State, practically, and I quit.
You're like, well, now that it's legal, it's no fun anymore.
Yeah, no, it's not fun anymore. I can just go buy it, not worry about being in trouble. I don't want it.
Right. It probably was the thrill of the chase for you. All right, so I do feel like upright. Like this is the upright version of it. I don't think it turns well. No, I feel like it's definitely like oriented this way. Maybe we'll just call this one like 1998.
Oh, there you go.
I haven't got a title for it yet. You know what I do have?
What?
A headache. Same space in my head that I've been at all day. I'm just gonna sit here and rest for a minute.
Well,
am I allowed?
Yeah, we can stop anytime. No one's forcing you to like keep doing this.
I know. I understand that.
Tomorrow's another
day.
We're gonna
like a nice time hanging out with you and hanging out with
nice
Mary
time.
and hanging out with whoever else happens to be here. And it's not my fault that my head is pounding, is it?
No.
All right then. So I know that's why you're like, well, then let's be done with this. Are you wanting to wrap it up?
I'll keep going, but I don't want to push you.
It's fun to watch this come along.
It really is.
Usually you're watching me. It's fun to watch you for once.
Go to bed, girl. You're done. You worked enough.
I know. You're not wrong. You are so not wrong.
Mary, we really appreciate
he appreciates that someone else is willing to take his side. That's what he appreciates. Well, okay, how about this? You go for a few more minutes, and what I'll do is I had got myself set up to paint the duck, so I have all my stuff out. So how about I take a few minutes and just wrap that up?
All right.
While you work on a few more spots. That work?
Sure. We've had a great time. Yes, we have had a great time.
Oh, we enjoy having you every time. Every time. And when he's not here, oh my gosh, I would feel lost without somebody just keeping me on track here. So I'm so grateful that you come hang out with us.
Yeah. By the way, Mary, you want to come? Like, you're ever up here?
You ever up in the area?
Yeah.
You know, Lake George and Saratoga, really fun in the summertime. I wouldn't come around until, June, and I wouldn't stay much past September. If I could snowbird, that's my goal. That's what we know.
Unless you like winter, and then there's lots of winter up here to be had.
Yeah. Who likes winter? Why would anybody like winter? I don't even understand.
Like that. I don't know. They're weird, but people like it.
I guess. I don't like it.
I don't know. There's certain qualities I like about it. It's just
what quality about winter? Quality. That's an interesting word you use. Quality. Like quality in.
All right. For one thing, like, I think it's really cool when you got like a full moon and a clear night and everything. And because there's like snow on the ground, everything's like very well lit to the point where it's almost like daytime. And everything's just so quiet.
Well, I noticed actually earlier today when you were at work, because our road is pretty desolate especially when the weather's not good. And I noticed like I stuck my head out the window. Well, actually, I did stick my head out the window, but I also like took a video recording of the snow today out the back door. So I opened up the slider, and it was just like silence, muffled like silence. That
is one really cool thing about like a snowstorm is it's like it's putting a muffler on the world. Like
yeah,
really you don't hear anything. It silences the traffic. It silences the everything. Like, and
you're not wrong about that. Yeah, this is why I couldn't be doing this tonight because my head hurts. And just take a whiff of that. It's not horrible, but it's not headache. It's not headache friendly.
Doesn't even smell like good solvent.
What?
Doesn't even smell like the good stuff.
Oh, it's just painter's solvent. I don't really know what it is.
I like turpentine.
I don't like any of it. I don't even like
turpentine's really piney.
I don't really like oil painting in general, as we know now. This has solvent on it, so I know you're not supposed to have like a rag bag of solvent laden rags. But
oh no, because it'll catch fire.
Right, so I'm just gonna set it out right here. And
yeah, just leave it open to dry.
I just wanted you to know that's one that has solvent on it.
We actually had that happen when I worked at Sherwin-Williams down on Wolf Road.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Like you actually just had a spontaneous combustion.
Almost, yeah.
From rags.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's crazy. I've heard about it.
Yeah, we had
I didn't know it like actually.
We had a delivery the night before, and I came in. It was like
she says she likes winter because the bugs go back to hell.
Yeah, yes, they do.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong about
Florida,
that.
But one thing that like scares him about actually moving there are these bugs called the no-see-ums, which I guess it's because you can't really see them. They're these tiny little bugs, and they're
tiny,
and
they're
they
like
leave like a
specks.
measles on, not measles, but like I don't know, a really bad rash type thing covering your legs, usually your arms.
Yeah, I'm not used to them, so they mess me up.
They kind of get me too.
And interesting because like mosquitoes will gnaw on me, and you know, I don't even care. Like all right,
whatever.
Yeah, just have at it, boys. I could whatever.
I could do this all day.
Yeah, I could do this all day.
Right, but
I'm not used to these little teeny tiny bugs, and I break out in these awful like rash welt hive things.
Yeah,
I'll probably just get used to it though.
It is our plan, Mary. We have our dream goal is to be moving to Florida in the next year or 2 or 3, somewhere down south. It doesn't have to be Florida technically.
It doesn't have to be, but
we'd like to up and move the studio somewhere else at some point. That would be cool. What else? What else we got going on in here? Before I wrap it up, because the other thing I see that could use one extra coat before I lay down. Because what I'll do in the morning then is think to myself, gosh, if I just had that dry overnight, then it'd be ready for tape. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It has to cure overnight to be ready for tape.
Oh, so I was telling before we got on the...
Did we get sidetracked?
A little sidetracked with the bugs going back to hell, which is not really sidetracked because I want them to go back to hell.
Yes, we do. We agree with you on bugs going to hell.
Full agreement with you on that. So it was a very welcome sidebar.
Yes.
But yeah, so I come in Monday morning, Sunday afternoon, we had a delivery, and the delivery drivers spilled like some oil-based stain on the back deck and like soaked it up with like a terry cloth like bath towel.
Oh, are you talking about the fire?
Yeah, the near fire.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, he like mopped it up with like, I don't know where he got this rag, but it was like a terry cloth bath towel, and like shoved it in the top of the trash can.
Okay.
And I got in there in the morning, and now we're at a commercial paint store, so the difference is like a regular like Monica's paint store. Just like a bunch of latex paint, maybe a little bit of oil based in like a corner or whatever. Like we have like heavy solvent based like epoxies and
bridge paint.
Like bridge paint, we have like literally 5-gallon jugs of xylene and like all kinds of like crazy chemicals in there.
You guys are like on the verge of blowing up, is what you're trying to imply.
So yeah, I get in there like 6:30 in the morning, and
he loves the morning.
I'm like something smelled like weird or whatever, and the trash can in the back, which is near a bunch of solvent and stuff, I'm like what does this come from? And I get in the trash can and like it's smoking.
Oh!
And I pulled I grabbed this like towel and I threw it out off the loading dock into the parking lot, and the thing is literally smoking like it was hot.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
So it
can happen.
Yeah.
All right.
Like I've seen it that it can happen, but like literally it
So
happened.
see, there's another thing
It
that I
happened to me
don't
actually
like
in
about
person.
oil paints. Do you never see my acrylics or my watercolors just burst into flames?
No, they're not gonna.
They're not gonna burst into flames. I mean, that makes oil painting sound demonic. All right, is that a stretch?
Well, I mean, Holy Spirit is fire, I guess, but I mean, I don't know.
I'm telling you, a painting spontaneously combusting. All right. See,
But
now
yeah,
I'll feel better.
it was scary though because
Like
I'm like I work here, like I'm in a room where it doesn't have. So there's the other thing.
He had the battle going on with Sherwin Williams with his little room.
Yeah, you remember that, don't you?
He has a good story to tell about it. I'll give you a couple minutes to tell it if you want to.
Sure. So
all right, he loves to tell the story. So get ready for a really funny story about when he worked at the spray shop at Sherwin.
So the spray shop was in the back of the warehouse by the loading dock, next to the loading dock. By all these solvents and everything. But the thing that was bad news bears about this was there was only one door in and out, and it led to the warehouse. And right outside that door was all the solvent stuff. So it's a windowless room, concrete block.
Your little room you're talking about.
My little room I worked in.
Okay.
So if there was a fire out in front of that door, I would be trapped in that room.
Right. Okay.
Like no joke. Like
it's like a one-way in-out closet type space.
There's nowhere to go.
Okay.
The only thing there was a there was a roof hatch in that room, although it was like 15 feet up.
So you're not getting out of there in a fire unless you can fly up there.
So yeah, and I kept asking like, hey, like I need a door, like a secondary door to get out in case there's a fire. It's unsafe to be in here. And you know, I'm not like Joe Safety Nazi, but for whatever reason, I had just like a really bad feeling about that. Like this is not a good situation. So yeah, kept asking and asking, like, hey, can I get a door? Yeah, all right, we'll look into it. Well, it costs money, so they didn't want to do that. So what I ended up doing was Sherwin, we sold ladders. So I grabbed one of the ladders, I put it in the room, and I had it set up so it would go up to the roof hatch. And I even had like a little like they gave me access to the Granger account, so like I would you know, always cruise like clearance and or whatever, and they had like I made sure we had all the safety signs for the store, and they had some sort of like glow in the dark safety sign that had something to do with like escape hatch or like way out or whatever. So like I put it on the ladder there, and it glows in the dark, so in case the power goes out, you can find it. And I'm like, well, I kind of like that, and I just set it up so like, all right, at least if you're not going to give me a door, I have like an option. I have an option. It's not a great option, but like I can climb up this ladder and go to the roof and not be trapped in the room and burn to death. I can just like get out on the
unless
roof
it's a solvent explosion, in which case there's not going to be time for all of this.
Well,
but anyways,
no, but yeah. So I get this all set up, and then you know, every 6 months or whatever, the big wigs, yeah, the big regional manager, Dave Grignano would come around and like, you know, do an inspection of the store. So he comes back in the spray shop, and he's looking around, and like I would keep it pretty neat, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah.
He is a slob.
I'm a slob, but I would keep that neat.
Now, I can't. You can look at my studio and you can think, what right does she have to say that? But the rest of the house is neat as a pin. And this is pretty organized.
So this is funny. I like.
All right. So, anyways, the guy comes.
So the guy comes.
And your area's neat.
My area's neat. He does the inspection, and he's pretty. You know, he's satisfied with whatever he had to talk to me about. And as they're leaving, my district manager, in front of his boss, says, "Oh, what's up with that?" Not the big wig. He didn't say it. My district manager in front of his own boss asked, "What's that?" And I'm like, "Oh, that's the case. There's a fire here because I got no way to get out. You guys never installed the door." And that turned into like a whole thing. The big wig was like pissed, and he's not necessarily at me, but like he agreed it was like a safety issue, and he's like, turned into a deal where like they wouldn't even let me in. They're like, you can't work in this room now until we get it fixed. And
You opened up a can of worms.
I opened up a can of worms, and it was like, yeah, it was a little. I had to go passive aggressive on it. I'm sorry. Like
He says
actually,
he's not passive aggressive, but
well,
now you hear the
but I actually, believe it or not, I know it's out of character. I went direct with it first, and it didn't work, and it was the passive aggressive that was effective. Ironically enough,
that's what happens. That is
in the
how
corporate
it goes.
world, I guess.
Yes, well, in the corporate world especially. Okay,
but he said it in front of his own boss. Like, why? Why did you open your mouth? And he's mad at me. I'm like, I didn't ask you to put your foot in your mouth.
Oh man. And then he wondered why I didn't get promoted at this company. You did the lateral move.
Yeah, and for some reason they didn't promote me. Who knew?
Who knew that the passive aggressive guy wasn't going to get promoted?
Who knew?
Right. You're like, I've met him. He's working at Sherman. He's like, I don't know why they don't like me. They won't promote me. He started telling me these stories. I'm like, let me help you out. I worked for HR for a long time, and we didn't like stuff like that.
No.
Even if you were justified and you weren't wrong, you were annoying.
Yep.
This guy's trouble. All right, I'm trying to just add a little bit more. This purple is really hard to cover. I wish that I could say that my headache is gone, but it's not.
That was dirty. Maybe. I don't know. I just didn't want to burn to death.
I don't blame you. It sounds kind of scary. I mean, I guess, with all the solvents and everything, it's reasonable to have that fear. Seems reasonable. I think this might be enough coverage on this yellow. So that's a freaking relief, not gonna lie. It's very interesting. We'll see how this all comes together. Because, there's other layers under here that I don't remember what they are.
And the weird thing is, it had been set up like that for a while, so I almost kind of forgot, it was just kind of there, you know what I mean?
Oh, so yeah, how long did you have, the ladder?
Oh, it was there for months.
Okay.
It's not like I set it up before the visit or anything.
Oh, okay.
We knew the visit was coming. That's all scheduled. We know when he's coming.
Okay, so it was sort of passive aggressive, but not exactly, because you had it there for a long time.
Yeah.
Did the district manager even see it before? Had he ever seen it?
Had, no.
Oh, okay.
He hadn't noticed it. He hadn't stopped in
because he didn't care about you guys.
Yeah, he's the same guy that got his diarrhea hut for.
Oh dear, that's that sounds
you
really.
guys are a good performing store, and we want to treat you to lunch. We're thinking you're gonna get treated to lunch at our favorite pizza place that's around the corner.
Like a legit mom and pop pizza place where they make good, we get really good pizza. One thing that I would miss, I think, living somewhere else outside of New York State is you would have. It's not easy to get actually good pizza. So when you're in New York State and you want to go out to pizza, you don't go to Pizza Hut. That's dumb. I don't even know how they are any left. They started to actually disappear in the last decade, but there are still a few out there. And we don't even know how, because there's good pizza everywhere here. There's literally up the street from us, a few minutes down the road, there's a little town called Corinth, and it's got a population of 300, and there's 4 pizza places there. And they're none of them chains. They're all independent. So, yeah, I always think it's so funny that they would take you to Pizza Hut. And then the Applebee's, Bourbon Street Chicken and Shrimp. Yeah. No thanks. I try to stay away from chains if I can help it. We had a nice meal at Outback, though. We took my parents to Outback
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, right? Because everybody's birthday is at the same time around here. His birthday is December 22nd, and my dad's birthday is January 7th, and my mom's birthday is January 27th, and my birthday is February 9th, and then my brother's birthday is February 10th. So everybody's birthday is at the same time. So we went out to Mexican with my brother on my birthday, but 2 weeks ago we went out with my parents to Outback, and it was really good. I thought it was really good. I do like their salad is fresh and delicious. The steak was good.
Chain places I like. Outback for sure. Five Guys, I don't really like being in there because it's like loud and obnoxious, but the food is good.
The
Though.
fries, the hand cut fries. I like the hand cut fries.
Oh, she loves Outback too.
Oh, I'm glad you do. We love it. We love it so good. I'm glad that I'm not just crazy and liking a chain place because I'm pretty anti-chain. But like, you know, if you go out,
The Outback by us too. They've got really good staff there.
oh my gosh, the staff is incredible. They are so good. They actually seem to like their job, and who actually likes their job anymore? Ever? Nobody. Oh yeah, that's right. How's that coming along? If you were to pause, would you find your spot?
Oh yeah.
Easily?
Yeah, I would definitely easily, for sure, find a spot where I let the.
Because I might be ready to wrap it up.
All right. Yeah, I'll finish this little square then.
Let me grab the palette box for you. Because unfortunately, I'm still feeling uncomfortable. And it's kind of just like getting worse. This probably isn't helping me at all. If I take that off, I get the earrings out. I don't like wearing earrings or any jewelry at all when I'm not feeling good. But I don't wear makeup. So like if I'm coming on a live, I want to like, I don't know, look a little nicer. Oh, I already feel better taking all that stuff off.
Speaking of Outback, Mary, when we were there, I like getting all the premium stuff, but this time I got just like they had the deal where you get like a trio deal where you get like a super salad, like a basic main course, and a dessert. Yeah. And I went like no frills with it. I just went literally what they had. They had like a little piece of sirloin with they had asparagus that day. The asparagus was like the piece of meat was great. The asparagus was like right on point. The soup they had like a like a loaded like baked potato soup, and you could get like upgrade the soup. I'm like, no, just give me the regular soup. That was delicious.
I upgraded to the veg salad and it was really good.
I feel like I'm a commercial for Outback here, but no affiliation, no. And then the dessert was like a piece of cheesecake, and you can get like the upgraded dessert. I got the cheesecake, and
that's a good sized piece of cheesecake.
It's a good piece of cheesecake, and I was full.
And it's impossible to make him fall. Look at him. He's 6'4", and his calves alone are this big. His calves are this big around.
They're huge.
It's not no. Here, let's see. Oh, I wasn't even going big enough. My fingers can't touch. They're like his calves are this big around.
I don't know if we can get him on camera, but
you'd have to hold his leg up. Let's see. Let's show some leg. Let's show this beefy, meaty. He's giant. He's a giant. We're a pair.
Are we gonna call it?
I guess so. Right. I hate to do it. I'm having a good time, but I feel like I'm gonna throw up everywhere. So I'm sorry. I don't mean to be a party pooper. I do feel like I'm gonna puke though.
All right.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying. But I can't. I think I gotta call it quits.
Where's the water cup?
You can use the mason jar.
Oh, it's just water?
Mm-hmm. Right. That's yellow water. So you can rinse it off in that first, and then you can rinse it off in here. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. We plan on being back tomorrow and the next day. Weekends are fun for us to get to live stream together. So if you're with us, we really appreciate you for hanging out. Especially Mary, our favorite fan.
Yeah.
We will catch you in the next live stream. Have a fantastic rest of your evening, folks.